Hey guys, John here, and today I'm bringing you a brand new battle strategy, and today I'm starting up something brand new, and this series is called PU Power. And today, if you guys don't know what PU is the tier which is inside of NU. It's like the lowest tier that of fully evolved Pokemon. If you don't include FU, which is like recently added as like a thing to like give other Pokemon even more chance. But no one really like plays that. There's not like an actual tier of that in the actual game itself. But today I'm decided to look at one of my favorite Pokemon just because it's so like diverse in the way that it can be used. I know you can only like see two of them, but we're doing Maractus. Maractus is so beast. Just look, like you look at him and you look at its stats and you think, what does this thing have other than that 106 special attack? Well, it does have 86 attack, meaning that it could potentially be used as a physical sweeper, which is actually something else. And this thing can become an outright annoying thing to take out if it sets up properly. Like you can see here, I have a Calm Maractus with 252 into special defense along with its HP, 4 into special attack, and then like with a calm nature and leftovers. And for ability I put Storm Drain because that means any water type attack that going to any teammate or any Pokemon in the whole of like the field. Like let's say if you're doing an FFA and there's the guy that's next to someone else, like the guy on the far side tries to hit his like the person next to him going for like a water type move, but Maractus just like absorbs that water attack and goes, you know what, give me that, and gets a nice boost into its special attack, which is always nice. So using Maractus can be such a good thing but a bad thing because it really needs to get set up properly, and if it does, it can become a major threat if no one decides to take this thing out. So first thing that makes Maractus good in this set is, of course, you may see it, Cotton Guard raising your defense by 3 stages, meaning that after 2 Cotton Guards you are already maxed out in your defenses, so you cannot be touched. You're like +6 and you just don't want, no one can like harm you. Then obviously you have a little bit of sustained in your special defense, meaning that you can maybe eat up a couple of special hits, but you're not going to be like completely bulky. Then you have Leech Seed, which means you can like just throw it onto everyone, like if you're playing it like a free-for-all, because free-for-alls are like what I enjoy doing. So like my sets tend to be like revolving around like single battles to like try like free-for-alls as well, trying to like get like stuff going. I'm going to try and like mix up my teams. Obviously like these are all like viable in like most actual like battle styles, like triple double rotation. I'm pretty sure it's not very well, it would be alright in inverse I think, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, moving on, we do have Leech Seeds, so like you can just throw out your Leech Seeds and get some health back. Then you have Giga Drain for some sustain and like to deal out some damage, because you do have 106 and that's 249, like, well, 248 at level 100, so that's quite decent. Plus, whilst being able to Giga Drain, you're sapping health, and you get you're dealing damage. Plus, if someone's already hit you with a Storm Drain, hit you with a water type move and gone for a water type move, Storm Drain's gonna suck it up, get you a boost in that Giga Drain, and you're gonna deal even more damage. Then another thing you can do, well, this is personally one thing that I like, which is Synthesis, meaning like if this is like a move depending on like weather. If it's like sunny, you get like, I think it's like 75%, and if it's raining, I think you get like 25 or 33% health back. I'm not sure the exact things, though you do get 50% health back when there's no weather, which means it's like literally getting recover or something. But Synthesis is good on Maractus, meaning like once after you set up your 2 Con Guards, you've set up some Leech Seeds and Giga Drains, you can just Synthesis and like just regain any health you've lost trying to set up, and you can literally just annoy everything. Obviously there's different ways to run Maractus. This is personally my favorite, and if you actually look at shiny Maractus, it's got freaking pink everywhere. It's so weird, but personally my favorite is the non-shiny, but Maractus shiny is pretty cool too. So moving on, here you can see this is a different set. Here personally there's multiple ways for running this one. I have got it as a physical attacker. You may be thinking, why haven't I covered a special attack one first? Is because Maractus only gets access to like 2 or 3 viable special attacks, being like Hidden Power, Hyper Voice, and Giga Drain. Obviously you could run like a Protect, like Spiky Shield sort of thing for like doubles if you really wanted to, and you could use that. But I'll deal with that now. And let's talk about this Maractus, which is the physical attacker. It gets access to Sucker Punch, Drain Punch, Seed Bomb, Poison Jab. It gets access to so many good physical moves. It gets access to Knock Off as well. It gets what other moves? Wood Hammer, 120 base damage. That's like, and then obviously if you don't want to run Seed Bomb and like Poison Jab, you could run Synthesis, Wood Hammer, or like just go freaking all out. Then you may be thinking, why leftovers? Because this thing can become an annoying threat if it doesn't get taken out. Obviously you can run Life Orb to go for that extra damage, but this thing gets either, you can run Storm Drain and try, though Storm Drain isn't very useful due to the fact that you get a special attack boost, but you can use Chlorophyll, and Chlorophyll tied with a Mega Charizard in your team could make this set really good, because you can go and you'll get a speed, double speed, if you do that. Obviously Maractus only has 60 base speed, so that means you'd want to like cut down on that. Make sure that you have that speed investment. Maybe go for that Jolly Nature, get like that full investment into your speed, and then put like maybe the last 4 into your special defense or last 4 into hit points, and then like that way you're gonna hit at max. Once you get that thing, you're at nearly 500 speed, and not much, well, a couple of things are gonna outspeed you because obviously you only have 60 base speed, but also if you don't want to run that risk, you can go Water Absorb. Water Absorb meaning if someone goes to, well, I'm not sure if it does the same like no, it's not like draws in water moves. So this one's a bit different. This one you may want to use on a switch, like you want to switch out, then bring in Maractus when you feel that water move is coming, and then bang, take a Water Absorb and get yourself a nice chunk of health back. You get a quarter of your health when you get hit by a water move, which is really nice. So obviously I'll show you like some other sets that you can use. Let me just type in Maractus. So then also here's the other one. This could be your special attack one if you really want to run this. You do get access to Grass Knot as well, which is alright. Then so I would put Giga Drain, because Giga Drain's one of its most reliable moves. Then put Hyper Voice, because it does get access to Hyper Voice through Move Tutor. Just looking at other things, as you can see, it's not very like diverse. Especially you do get access to Spiky Shield or Solar Beam, but like, well, Spiky Shield is good for like doubles if you want to get that protecting sort of like thing going. You can stall out with Toxic as well in this set. In the wall set, now that I've just noticed, you can get Toxic instead of Leech Seed if you really want to do that. You can also like, I'm trying to see if this, well, you can go Hidden Power, though personally Hidden Power Rock would be probably the best in power on a grass type, because it lets you get rid of fire type threats along with flying type threats, which really threaten Maractus due to pure grass typing. However, here you just want to like invest fully into your attack, fully into your HP, because you are not fast and you are not going to be going for any outspeeds with this thing. So Modest Nature, probably go lefties again, unless you want to go for that power, then go for that leftover, go for that Life Orb. Then finally, personally, what I would do to this set, maybe I would run like Synthesis or something to get some health back, or Growth. Growth is a great move, getting you both an attack and special attack boost if you use it. So you can use this for either set, but the best thing is, one thing that you can do with this set which would make it really good is on the physical set, run Chlorophyll and then get rid of Poison Jab and run Growth. Why run Growth? Because Growth, not many people know this, but in the sun, Growth gives ×2, raises your stats by 2 instead of 1, which is really nice to use if you're going to go for that sort of like team. If you're using a sun team, Maractus is never bad in a sun team because it'll be really useful. Then, like, looking back at this, there's one thing. Well, so then for here, I would run either Growth or Grass Knot, because Grass Knot is alright to use in this situation. Then the last thing is, this one is more of like a shenanigans set. Oops. Maractus. Let me get off caps. So for this set, you want to run probably like Storm Drain, because Storm Drain is probably his most useful ability. I know we're running a lot of leftovers here. However, then there's this thing that you can do, which is, wait, does this get access to a recycle? No, it doesn't. Because if you could recycle your item with this set could be so good. I was just thinking that now, which is this one's more of a thing. This one's more of like a risk set, and I was thinking acupressure. Acupressure raises one stat by 2, but lowers one stat by 2 stages. So you do get a nice reward slash, but like you do it at a cost. So maybe you'll lose some, like you may gain ×2 in the stats that you want. For example, maybe if you're running a special one, you use acupressure, you might get ×2 special attack. And if you're lucky, you may lose your physical attack, which is always good if you're a special attacker. But you may end up losing something like your special defense or your evasiveness or accuracy, and then like none of your moves are going to be able to hit unless you have like aerial ace. Like also you could, like, I'm just going to give you like some like random moves that you could use, which could be pretty useful if they did end up being used. You could use grass whistle, which is 55 accuracy, but it does put your target to sleep, so it's not too bad. But you can always use these sort of things. It's never bad. Also, it does get access to moves such as like after you attract, things like this, little moves. It does get access to ingrain as well, which means you can like just go set up your ingrain like not so hard, and you'd always be generating health, unless if you didn't want to run leech seed, that works. And if you don't run leech seed, you can always run big root, and ingrain will end up giving you more. It'll give you 1/16, and I think it improves it to 1/8. Let me check. Big root, and big root is really okay. So you gain 30% more. So if you gain 16th, so that's like maybe about an 8. I don't know. I can't be bothered to do maths right now. So there's some other things that you could use. Well, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up here for Maractus. Maractus is such a great Pokemon. Like, the things that you can do with this thing are incredible. I've won a free-for-all thanks to Maractus due to the fact that I set up too many cotton guards. No one wanted to attack me because they thought I wasn't a threat, because it's Maractus and it's in PU. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.